Tonight, the head of the Houston Firefighters Union is sounding the alarm.
Yeah, that's after 2 HFD paramedics were overcome by carbon monoxide inside their ambulance. And some firefighters say this should be a wake-up call about an aging fleet of vehicles. Adam Bennett live in the medical center tonight. How are those firefighters doing, Adam?
Well, Len, thankfully they have been released from the hospital, and I'm told they are recovering well. This is a relief after a very close call with a gas that is odorless, colorless, and sometimes even deadly.
It looks like a graveyard for abandoned vehicles, but this downtown lot is where HFD's fleet is brought back to life. Vehicles that help save so many of our lives, but one that yesterday endangered 2 of theirs.
When the rescuers and the men and women who put their lives on the line every day become the patients, it should be alarming to everybody.
Union President Marty Langton says as the 2 firefighters left the lot in a reserve unit and started driving, they smelled exhaust and started feeling nauseous. He says when they pulled into their River Oaks station, they told the higher-ups. They
utilized the carbon monoxide detector and noticed that there was an increase in carbon monoxide both right just outside of the apparatus and also inside the cab. And also where the patients would be if they were on call.
Another example, Langton says, of HFD's aging fleet and frequent equipment issues.
What I want to make sure the city of Houston does is put the health and safety and well-being of the men and women who put their lives on the line every day, the top priority for the city.
Public safety is number 1. It will always be number 1.
Mayor Sylvester Turner, seen here on Tuesday laying out his 2019 budget proposal, said the voter-approved cap on property tax collections is limiting how much money the city can work with.
I want to be very, very clear. We need additional revenue for public safety.
A tough task, he says, with a budget that closes a $114 million gap, but does not address at least $250 million in Harvey damage to city infrastructure and more than $600 million in deferred maintenance costs.
We are patching things together.
And the mayor's press secretary told me that Mayor Turner was unavailable today, but she did reiterate the fact that his upcoming budget does not call for any cuts to HFD. She also pointed out that he has made several very public calls for additional revenue sources, and she said that this incident in particular is an example of one where additional revenue is needed. Live in the medical center, Adam Bennett, KHOU 11 News.